Can't figure out how to sit correctly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Putter Lab. It's Big Mini Putt Club here in Chicago. We are on the one in Halstead in Lakeview. We've talked about the other one in the previous video. Shout out to Corey and Jess for hosting and taking great care of us. This time, we should say, do the thing.
Make sure, you haven't watched the video yet, but you're here, you're supporting it somehow. Just hit the thumbs up like button.
It's all free. Yeah,
it's all free. It doesn't hurt you. It helps us a ton.
Right, it does.
In the algorithm.
It does.
So just do that, hit subscribe, and then hit the bell so you get notified every time we post a video.
Okay. You're Bill Bush.
Of DriveRangeHeroes.com.
Right, you can follow him at Range Heroes.
Yep.
I'm Kris McEwen. You can follow me at Kris McEwen. Now, let's get to it. Today, we are testing the brand new Cleveland HB Soft 2. Have you ever hit an HB Soft putter?
Yes, yours.
Okay,
I was
going to say, that's the one I have in my bag. I have the original, the OG HB Soft. I love it.
I feel like you've had multiple
I had the
shapes
front
and
line.
variations. Oh,
I had the front line before the HB Soft. I put the HB Soft in my bag, and that was a wrap.
Okay.
There's nothing. That thing is so good. You've seen me use it. You've seen me putt with it. I love it. Now I have the mallet. This is a blade. The new HB Soft 2s, in general, the biggest kind of story around the HB Soft 2s is that they have 9 different models.
9.
So if you want a mallet, if you want face balance, you want toe hang, you want a different length of shaft, you want different weighting, they can do it. And that's the big sort of storyline.
When you say different length, do you mean like 34, 35, or 36? Or do you mean like you can get like counterbalance 38 inches? Things like that? Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is that as they go longer, they counterbalance the grip.
Right.
So, great question. Very good. And then they had a new model that they've never had before called the Retrieve, which is kind of like the lab putter that we
with the
tested.
hole in it.
Yeah, you just plunk it out of there. So,
but can't you shout out? I believe, and as I say often, and I'm now going to mention 2 recorded videos in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this. I don't do golf social media that much these days, but I did see the Cleveland post or story or some sort of media of Ambassador Avery Dovsak.
Yes.
Just popping that thing in the golf hole.
In the hole.
Like you can go in the hole and get it. Yeah.
You can go into the hole to get it for sure. Oh yeah, you can't do it the other one because the head's too big.
Way too big.
Yeah, but this one you can go into the hole. So, anyways, we are going to run the HB Soft 2 through the lab here at Big Mini Putt Club, and I would like to get your impressions of it. Really?
So I want to say this right out of the gate. You haven't hit this yet, have you?
I have not.
There's you have a high polish sole, leading edge on the sole here, and sort of in the rear of the bumpers. Is this like a weighting thing or just a finish?
It's a good question. I believe it's a weighting.
But
I believe it's a weighting.
I can tell because there's no markings on these, so this is fresh.
Yeah.
So that's neat. But this face milling, do you know what the retail is on this?
Like $200 or something?
$200.
Yeah.
That is a great face milling.
Well, I was going to save the face milling part of it, but that's to
too
me,
eye-catching for a first impression to not mention it.
It's incredible. So the way that they mill the face is all about forgiveness.
Can you do me a favor, like I put in my videos with the, I call them auxiliary pictures?
Yes.
Put a good close-up of this one in here because I want it, not to cut you off, but there's a unique pattern in it, but then there's like milling within the milling.
Yes. It's incredible. I love the face of it. The reason they do what they do on the face is for forgiveness.
Okay.
So you maintain the same ball speed almost regardless of where you hit on the face. So that's the idea behind the milling. The milling gets wider as you move towards the heel and the toe of the putter, right?
Okay, yeah.
The reason that is because you get more contact towards the toe or the heel, and then that maintains your ball speed.
Okay.
That's the science behind it. So we're going to test that here at the lab at Big Mini Putt Club in Chicago. Let's go get some golf balls?
Let's go.
with them putters.
Used bags.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So right out of the gate, looks good, but it's 32 inches tall. Funny thing is, this is nothing compared to an upcoming video we have planned.
Man, I almost did it again.
Get this for a sec. Just get this. This is at being an athlete. This is Jason Highland saying, be an athlete. Oh, too hard. Come back.
Oh, look at it come back towards it for you.
Just gonna finish up.
All right, clean it up.
I had to not hit yours. What a shot.
Booyah!
Great shot. At least a two-stroke
This
lead.
is no, I'm telling you, this putter's no joke, man. I'm a huge fan.
It's a high lip, and you know it.
right.
Thank God.
Well done.
I feel good about anything.
Yeah, this one's tough. You got to get right here.
I'm gonna try to go for it.
Yeah, you should go for
Why not?
Oh. Oh my God. In 3.
Saw Paul Casey and Ian Poulter do this at Cog Hill at the BMW.
Well done. Hole number 5, Bill. First initial impressions beside it being too short for you?
That's a pretty big one, but so let's be honest. This putter is competing a lot with some big names in the industry known for this style of blade and a milled putter, but you know, do you have 3 red dots here? No. And you know, the weights, no. But I'll tell you what, I already talked about the face blade. When you look at it above, I mean, it's a great number 2 blade shape. That's really, really clean. I really like the top line. It's not too thin, but it's not fat either. So that's giving me a little bit of a nice blend of like click for response in your ear and in your feel, but it's still heavy enough to soften the blow a little bit, thick enough to soften the blow.
Yeah.
It's a really good looking putter. It's just 32 inches tall.
Came back at you. See, I'll say this about it. I think he kind of touched on it a little bit, but I just love the sound of it. Kind of muted, not clicky.
But not too muted.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, I don't like deep milling because it gets too like muddy.
Yes.
And it doesn't have a good response to it. And I don't like marshmallowy, soft.
Yeah.
And when people go, oh, you don't like good insert putters. I'm like, no, because plenty of insert putters don't have that dead, whatever that deep milling gives you.
Yeah, it's true. Mine did it
makes
too.
me feel better.
Oh. We are on number 6. It's the jump shot hole. It's called that because of that right there. You need to get that.
I'm sorry the shot was bad, but I felt like I was fighting for my life. Nope.
So if you didn't see the previous putter testing video, I got to show you my favorite hole here on the course, right here.
You want to go first since you're up?
Sure. So I'm getting closer and closer to that. All right, hold on. Before you hit your shot, we need to explain.
I think this time I'm going to hit it off the plate because why not?
That. I like that. So we've got different colored holes here, right? Right there. You can see those are smaller. They're also blocked by this actual legit base. But depending on which hole you go into, Bill,
I didn't know you were getting me in this.
you're gonna come out one of these pipes. Now, if you don't go in any of these holes, you're gonna go in this side pocket here, this back pocket, and you're gonna come out where I came out, which is out of this big green tube.
Oh, I thought it was coming back.
There you go.
Oh, I felt good about that. Ooh.
Pretty good. Ninth hole. Close this thing out. Up the hill, off the cinder block, into the hole.
I'm gonna try a different approach this time.
We should talk about, we did it in the last video, but let's just pretend that no one's seen the first video. The origin story of this place.
Yeah.
Which was two guys, I want to say during COVID actually, they started making their own putt-putt course in their basement, and they decided, let's do it for real. And so these are legit, like handmade, like in your basement. That's why they're cinder blocks, and it's like back in the day.
Household materials you can get at Home Depot.
Well, like back in the day when we were kids, like that's what this is. There's no waterfalls or nonsense.
Right.
Like, it's just like legit, good old school 9 holes of putt-putt, and it's amazing. So again, big shout out, Big Mini Putt Club, for putting this thing together. And they actually rotate holes. So they'll replace one with a new one when they have a new idea. So pretty sweet.
It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, close this thing out.
I'm gonna try something different. Not feeling great about it.
Oh, that's pretty well done.
Shall we tabletop?
Okay, that's a
Hey,
wrap
hang on,
here.
I'm not situated.
All right, that's a wrap here at Big Mini Putt Club. Thank you again to Jess and to Corey for hosting us. Any final thoughts on Soft 2?
I think these deserve to get a lot more credit than they probably do, and I don't mean that in a disparaging way, but
Yeah.
everybody's thinking, milled blades, especially, I hit the blade, I can't speak to the mallet shape,
Right.
other shapes, this is what I had.
Right.
But man, talk about like a great bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I would consider it a giant killer. And I feel like at this price point too, with a blade, you're not finding too many that don't have some sort of insert in it.
Yep.
Or something gimmicky, and this doesn't. It's a straightforward, really nicely milled, with a great milled face blade putter that's really clean, looks great from address. Hats off to Cleveland on this guy.
Yeah, well said. You asked like the big difference between the original HB Soft, which I play, and the newer HB Soft 2. And really it's just the number of options.
Okay.
At the end of the day, like really, they had a limited number of designs for the original HB Soft, but now I can't imagine from, putter head to neck to shaft, length, grip, you can build with the HB Soft 2, they have extended the line to where you can just really build your putter to your spec. So if you've got an arc, you've got a straight back and through, like, it's there for you.
And I assume the finish and cosmetics are different, updated.
Yes, you can do. Yeah, that's a good point. You can do different colors and.
Oh, they have to, no, I didn't mean like
not
that.
colors, but like yeah.
They visually, aesthetically look different than the previous model.
Oh yeah. Yep, but that's it. That's the HB Soft 2. I'm a big fan. Got one in the bag. HB Soft OG, I guess at this point. But
I think you're too old to be saying OG.
never.
Okay.
Don't ever call me too old for anything ever.
I will. It's being honest with ourselves.
That's
We're both
Bill
old.
Bush at Range Heroes is where you can find him. Read all of his stuff at drivingrangeheroes.com. My name's Kris. You can find me at Kris McEwen. I think you can find Big Mini Putt Club at Big Mini Putt Club, but we're going to put the stuff in the description so you can find them. Subscribe.
Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell.
Right. And if you have questions, ask them in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.